Day One Journey, episode 1375, questioning friendships. Well, my friend asked me about some interesting questions about friendships. Well, how do you decide if you well if you continue with this friendship? How do you decide how much energy you put in? I guess we all know, maybe most of us are familiar, I guess, with people that can drain your energy. Yeah, energy drainers. Well, do we want to be there? Do we want to put our energy there? Well, I think it's a very good question, and I think in the past I used to put a lot of energy in people sometimes without getting before getting a glimpse of a hint that they're actually going to do something with this energy that I just put in. I would like to think that right now I'm much more cautious with my energy. And that's why this question, do I want to invest more in this relationship or not, is I think is a very important one. So I have a few ideas. One, sort of a question I like to ask myself. So let's say there's a friend, yeah, and I enjoy going out with them. We have some fun. We have some, just a good time, And so, do I want to be a really good friend of theirs? Like, do I want to put a lot of energy there? So I would ask myself this question: 20 years from now, 30 years from now, would I, um, would I want to just sit with them and just talk? I think this is a very powerful test. Imagine yourself with one friend, yeah, 20 years from now. Let's say you didn't meet for like 10 years, and then you just meet them. Are you excited to talk to them, or, well, if you're not excited about talking to them, I think it's well, maybe it's a nice rule of thumb to make some kind of a decision, not necessarily to put too much energy into them, yeah, into the relationship, friendship. This is two ways. It's not just about you. It's not just about you keeping the relationship. If you are pouring your heart and soul, and they, like, you know, taking you for granted, or a little bit just indifferent, well, I would not put my energy there. Yeah, I want to be in a kind of a relationships or friendships that go both ways. So this is another thing that I would ask myself: is it mutual? Is there reciprocal? What's the word? Forgot. Do they reciprocate? Again, two ways. I do remember myself putting a lot of time and energy with people that I do see myself talking to them like 20, 30 years and being excited about that. I did put a lot of energy just to, clear the maybe the bad atmosphere or the bad feelings, or I put a lot of energy there. And I think for me, I have a distinction between friends that I really, really care about, and just acquaintances. Yeah, and I think it's important to make this distinction. Um, Not necessarily with the definitions, just to know where you stand with them, to know where you want to stand with them. And when something happens, deciding if you go out of your way or not. Another question that I ask myself, determining the value or the kind of connection I have with friends is, what would happen if I would just call them out of the blue in like 7 years and really want their help? One, would I feel comfortable even talking to them and asking something? And two, would they really help? I know some people I didn't talk to for, I don't know, for a few months or years sometimes, but I can call them and they will answer and they will give me the gift of their attention. Yes, because we were good friends and we are still good friends, even though we're not in constant connection, communication. So these are my thoughts regarding where I see myself with friendships. Have an amazing day, day one. I hope it was helpful. And of course, see you tomorrow.